Accept nothing less. This is the original Everything New video series with me, Biffa, looking at all the new buildings, roads, items, updates, and game-changing additions that the Plazas and Promenades DLC brings to our beloved game, Cities Skylines. Plus, everything new in the 2 new content creator packs, Mid-Century Modern and Seaside Resorts. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back and relax as we dive into all the details you need. So first of all, let's take a look at what is available in the free content update, which includes a whole load of roads and more. So first of all, we have 9 new small roads. So 2-lane road with wide sidewalks, so thinking more about the pedestrianisation of your cities. 2-lane one-way road with wide sidewalks. 2-lane road with median, with also grass median and median with trees. Then we have a new 4-lane road, 4-lane road with bus lanes, 3-lane one-way road and a 4-lane one-way road as well. And as you can see, each of these has a raised option as well. So moving on to 4 new large roads, you get a 6-lane road with median, also with a grass median and a median with trees, and then finally a median with trees and bus lanes. And again, each of these has a raised version and also a bridge version as well, because they are large roads. Then we have some cool new transport options, new highway roads, a bus-only expressway ramp, a 2-way bus-only expressway, a 2-way bus-only expressway with sound barriers, that's a bit of a mouthful, highway with bus-only lane, and also the same again with sound barriers. Each of these has a raised version, most of them have a bridge version, but also a 1-way metro track as well with a raised and a bridged version. And one final quality of life update, you can activate this checkbox to automatically exit the game after saving. So that is everything that you're getting in the free update. Now, what about if you are buying the DLC? Well, let's dive into all the extra options we get with that. So I'm using some mods just to change the look of my menus here, but these will be in the same place for you. If you go to roads and right towards the end, you have this pedestrian area option, which has all of your new pedestrian streets in, which we're going to go through of all different sizes and colors. And then if you go to your parks and plazas, you've got a couple of options here. You've got your pedestrian areas, which will give you all of your paths, pedestrian streets they're called again, plus all of the buildings. And if you go into pedestrian area plazas, lots of other items that you can place down here, including all the props that come with the game. And also there is some unique buildings as well. If we go into our pedestrian area landmarks, these are items that you will be unlocking as your pedestrian area progresses. So what is included? Let's go through all of this. So when you first start building your zones, you will wish to go into your district and areas tab, and you've got a paint pedestrian area and erase pedestrian area, or you can just right click and that will remove it. And then to make this pedestrian area work, you need to add in your service points, and we've got some different options here of different sizes. This is a small pedestrian area service point. We also have a large pedestrian area service point. Then we have a small cargo service point and a large cargo service point. And then also for your garbage, a small and large garbage service point. Now, what is the point of the service points? Well, when you first start off, you will add one of these. And each of these has a weekly capacity of trucks for your cargo and trucks for your garbage. So everything in the service point area, everything in the pedestrian area that you've put down will automatically ship the cargo and the garbage to and from your service point, and then it will be shipped out into the wider world using these trucks. If you reach the capacity, you will see a symbol that will pop up above. Not this one, this is just that we don't have enough garbage collection. God, it's on the road to nowhere. But a symbol will pop up telling you that you've reached your capacity and then you need to upgrade. So you might put in a large service point, which covers both, or you may wish to split them out into the cargo or the garbage only service points. And these are also very nice buildings. Don't forget, you need to place these on an actual road that has access to the rest of your city. And as long as it's inside the service point area, it will work fine. So what are the new streets that we're going to be using? Well, let's just take a look at what we've got here. So they come in 3 different colors. If you go into the road menu, you can also click this button here just to see all the sandstone ones, just to see all the bluestone ones, or just to see all the cobblestone ones. And they come in a variety of sizes and options, with trees, without trees, bus only, 2-lane, 4-lane. There we go, all nice different sizes, and of course raised, and some of them have bridge versions as well. Let's just take a look at the other 2 colours. So these are the bluestone, looking very nice. I love all this detail around the outside. And seeing these without any cars on, perhaps apart from emergency vehicles, but lots of pedestrians. Oh, I can just feel the traffic being saved just by looking at these. And the cobblestone versions as well. Again, very, very detailed, looking absolutely beautiful, and they all come in the same versions. So there we go, lots of pedestrian streets to mark out in your area. What is next on the list? We've got a whole selection of plazas that you can place down. So I won't go through all the names of these different ones. You can see them when you've actually bought the DLC yourself, which I believe if you want to support this channel and help me out, you can use my Humble Bundle link, which will be in the description and in the pinned comment below. But as you can see, there's the ones that fit on the side of the road, the smaller design ones, but then you've also got the ones that will span the road, and these work best. They will span a smaller road, but they work really well if you put them here on one of the wider roads. I love these ones. Then you can start putting some of the pedestrian only streets around them. This is like a little fountain thing going on here as well, with a built-in sort of shade over the top, looking very smart. And then also all the props that are available, I've just laid them all out here again. As we get along to the end here, we've got loads of decals as well. So, yeah, your pedestrian areas are going to look absolutely brilliant. So now we come to some higher capacity service buildings. Let's just take a look at the names of each of these so we know what we're getting. So a high capacity hospital, pretty obvious really that one, isn't it? High capacity police headquarters. High capacity fire station. We can see where the trucks are going to be coming in and out there. Oh, nice little lounge area, decking on the top there. High capacity high school, high capacity university, and a high capacity elementary school as well. And once again, the design of these buildings, oh, just even the back of them, look, just look absolutely lovely. And these are going to go in fantastic with the wall-to-wall buildings that we will come to in a moment. And yes, there is even more. We've got options here to help with our mass transit. So we have an elevated train station. Absolutely beautiful. I like these shades that are sort of put on here. Looking very, very nice. We've got an elevated metro station, but with built-in shops underneath as well. So I don't think I've got them. Oh, I have got the mods. We can sort of scoot inside. We've got a burnt bean cafe. We've got a place we can get our tickets. What's on this side? Sir Cut-a-Lot and another burned bean cafe. And then next to those, we have 2 new metro options. So this one here is a parallel underground metro station. And this is a large underground metro station. So if we go into this view, what I'll do is I'll just move that one out of the way. So this is the parallel. We can see the 2 lines. Now this is great because often I will create loops in the city. And I'll have a metro station here and then one the other side for a loop. But now they can cross between these 2. That is just great. And then this is the large one here. I'll just move those back again. If we just take a look at those 2 buildings. Again, very, very swish, modern, very sharp designs. Yeah, I'm really liking those. And then we have a compact bus station, which will fit in 4 different bus lines. Once again, looking very, very nice. Yeah, excellent job. Whoever made these looking really, really good. And then we have our unique buildings that we unlock as time goes by. So if we just sort of zoom out here and grab that, here we go. So we have our pedestrian area here, and we look at unlock. We've got our service points that unlock. You can read the text there for yourself. Pause if you wish to read that. We've got all of our plazas that unlock at a certain time, and then we have our zone building landmarks and also our tourist buildings at the end here, which have various unlocks. So you want to work your way through. We'll have a look at those in a moment. There's also 4 new policies, so you can enable or disable these at your will, so you can shape how people are enjoying, or maybe not so enjoying so much if there's a sugar ban, your new pedestrian area. And then of course you have your info over here, which gives your happiness, your entertainment value, so that is needed for knowing to be able to unlock some of the new items. The land value bonus, so if you look at that there, based on happiness and entertainment, so those 2 figures add up to this. An area focus, so that will depend on how many zone squares you have of residential or commercial, or whether it's mixed. The service point usage information, very handy as you are increasing your area. So obviously here we've got everything in there, so the figures are really high. And then there's a cost, so the larger you make, I keep wanting to say service point area, I mean to say pedestrian area, the larger you make it, the more it will cost you. So that's 154 in maintenance, and that one is 6,113 in maintenance. So keep that in mind when you are zoning your areas. But let's have a look at these unique buildings. Okay, so here we have the pedestrian street market hall. Lots of shopping and stuff going on under there, with raisable, lowerable bollards as well. The Museum of Postmodern Art. Then we have the Sunken Plaza shopping mall. Loving the look of that one. Then we have the Commercial Zone Landmark. Also the Residential Zone Landmark. And finally the Office Zone Landmark as well. So it's worth keeping in mind that these items unlock at various points. So your first unlock is at the Worthy Village level, and you'll get the high capacity elementary school. After that, at Tiny Town, you will get pedestrian areas, here we go, that you can start putting in. Then if we move forward to Boomtown, we'll get bus roads, as we can see listed here, some of those new ones, and also the high capacity high school. At Busy Town, we'll now get more of the highway bus roads, and also we'll get the compact bus station, which is going to be listed in here somewhere. I've gone past it, but it's definitely in there. Hang on. I think I can see it. There it is. I knew it was there somewhere. And in Big Town, we're now going to start unlocking some of our specializations. So the residential wall-to-wall, the office wall-to-wall, the commercial wall-to-wall building. We're going to have a look at all of those in a moment. And be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because I'm going to really be going into all of this pedestrian stuff in many videos to come. We also get a high-capacity hospital, the police headquarters, and the fire station. Yeah, they're definitely going to be in the list there somewhere, and you've already seen the building. There we go. Excellent. And then finally, in Small City, you get the high-capacity university. There we go. Plus you get the metro stations, the parallel ones that we mentioned over here, the large underground metro station as well, which is great. And that is pretty much everything. So when you unlock the pedestrian area, that's when you get the paths. So that was way back in Tiny Town. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're building your new cities. You're going to have a little way to go before you start doing your pedestrian areas. Let's take a look. Right, so here I have a normal painted district and also a pedestrian area. And if you go into our commercial specialization, we now have the wall-to-wall commercial specialization. You can left click to add or right click to remove from both of those zones. That is also the same for the office wall-to-wall and the residential wall-to-wall as well. And let's just take a look at these buildings. So we've got residential, commercial and offices, and each of these comes in a 1, 3 and a 5. There we go there. So they will upgrade to those different sizes, and that is the same for the commercial. And some of these I think have a couple of extras, 1, 3 and 5, 1, 3 and 5. I might be mistaken. There was some of these, what's that one? Oh, that is one building all in one, 1, 3 and 5. So yeah, these are looking great, aren't they? So let me just show these off to you in the following little cinematic. Have to say, these buildings just look absolutely brilliant. And of course, when you're going to place them, they're wall to wall, so they're going to be right next to each other. But something else worth remembering, let's just do that there. I'm going to use a couple of mods. I'm going to pick this one here. And let's just see what it looks like when I place it. So that's what the front looks like. And then as I place it more, it's randomizing. Look, you've got different versions. And that is the same for all of these buildings. So you can either keep placing it if you're in vanilla. Yeah, this symbol says it's not in a pedestrian area, so that's fine. Or if you're using mods, I've got my Control R key to, there you go, reset, and it will scroll through all the different versions and every single one of these. So if I just pick, there we go, these ones in here and do Control R, there we go, we can see all the fonts changing, all the colours changing. Yep, so lots and lots of different looks for these buildings in your city. So that is everything in plazas and promenades, but there's more. What about the mid-century modern content creator pack and the Seaside Resort content creator pack? Well, let's take a look at those as well. So let's dive into the mid-century modern pack by Revo. And in their own words, this rediscovers the modernist movement of the 60s with this amazing pack. Now, as you can see on the screen now, it includes so many growable residential buildings, 147 in total, which is just fantastic. So you can use the Find It mod to plot these down manually. There is also a district style, so you can just zone these in, set the district style as this pack, and it will grow these items that you're seeing on the screen. Each of these items, if you delete them, place them again, or use the reset option in Find It, has a slightly different look with the props and the colors that are available. But the details on these are absolutely brilliant. I love them. Let me just show you what I mean. If we use the Move It mod and grab this one here, I've got Control R as reset, and we can see the windows are slightly changing color, the tree, the props out the front, and that is the same for all of these items here, which is great. There's a couple of extra items as well if we scroll along to the end here. Let's start with these. We have carports in various sizes, 2 slots, 4 slots, 6 slots, 12 slots and 24 slots. Now, my understanding is these are parks. These are found under the Parks tab. If you go right to the end over here, Content Creator Packs, you'll find these, plus some other items in this pack as well. Oh, and just to confirm, I've had a quick chat with Kurzu, the Traffic Manager mod developer, and they've confirmed that, yes, the mid-century modern carports will be picked up by the Traffic Manager parking AI and used accordingly, which is a big thumbs up for me. We've also got some hotels available here, a couple of different styles for the Hotel Oasis. This is a motel, so we've got some parking in the middle there. Looks like a very standard American motel, which looks great, and also a roadside diner. And then finally, we've got this really sort of futuristic, it's called the Mothership, futuristic item, restaurant inspired. Yeah, looking really cool. And this comes in many different versions as well. If I use the Move It mod again, select that, Control R, we can see the color changing, the name changing. Yep, very, very cool. I'm loving that. So if you wish to purchase this content creator pack, then check out the pinned comments below. I will be providing links to the Humble Bundle store, and that will give you Steam keys for your Steam Workshop game as normal. It also gives me a slight little kickback as well. I'm just trying to, there we go. Look at the differences on these. It's changing the letterbox on that one. That's great. So yeah, if you want to do that, that'll support me as well as the creator of this pack as well. I appreciate that. And as I said, it'll be normal Steam keys that you can just put into your Steam program and yeah, add this to your game. Looking very swish. Okay, let us take a look at the next one, which is the Seaside Resort Content Creator Pack. So here we go, Seaside Resort. Create your own vintage beach resort with this 19th century inspired pack by Geze. And just looking at these buildings, the detail on these, they are so crisp and smart. Really, really beautiful looking. I've already got ideas in my Mississippi city where we're going to put some of these along the coast. They are just so beautiful. So it's 30 Beautiful buildings, they're described as, and I would certainly agree with that, based on historical landmarks from various locations around the United States of America from the early 1900s. Also includes a local library, police station and fire service, and a historical train station as well. And again, if you wish to purchase this content creator pack, there will be a link in the description and the pinned comment below to the Humble Bundle store, where you can get, as I said before, your Steam keys. And here we've got three, well, there's one of a very long pier and two other pier style buildings as well, with these great wooden struts that go down into the water. That is absolutely, they're beautiful looking as well. Keep saying that they look beautiful. They do look beautiful. What do you reckon to these? I just think they look great. Okay, just a couple more things. There are also 5 new maps that will be made available. Cape Apple, Coastal Gem, Gondola Island, Oracle Lake, and Splits Tributary. I had to look at that twice to see what that said. And 2 new Chirper hats as well. And you can see these maps on the screen. They're going to be providing plenty of excitement and new challenges as you're using all of the fancy new pedestrianised stuff. So don't forget, if you wish to support my channel here and also purchase the new DLC and content creator packs, there are links in the pinned comment below this video that will take you to the Humble Bundle store, where you will get your much loved Steam keys. Humble Bundle are an authorised reseller, and I would happily recommend them to you with no problem at all. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming Plazas and Promenades videos coming your way. We're going to really take a deep dive into the DLC and the game mechanics. Plus, of course, we're going to expand our ongoing cities with all the new features. If you have any ideas of challenges you would like to see that we can try with this new update, let me know in the comments below. But until then, have a great day. Enjoy playing at Cities Skylines and the new updates, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.